G'day everybody, Phil here and thanks for watching the channel. Currently at Central Station, just going to give you all another update on all the changes that are happening around Central Station. As most of you know, I do like to do at least one of these updates each month, whether the changes are big or small, just to keep up with the times. I don't know why I did a Jack Nicholson impression then, but a bad one at that. But anyway, today we're going to start off with by heading up here for just a minute, because there's something that I noticed the other day that I want to point out. Something that I want to actually have a bit of a look at properly, because I'll explain when we get there. To stop filming for a second so I can put my Opal card back in my pocket. Kind of got the phone in one hand and the coffee cameo, the coffee in the other hand. Alright, we're just going to head up towards the Randall Lane entrance exit to the station and show you something that I saw up there while I was filming a video for my other YouTube channel. While I'm at it, I'll actually put a plug in for that channel. My other channel is, for those who don't know, called Abandoned Oz, so Abandoned OZ, and that's all about exploring not only abandoned places but also places with historical significance and other fun facts in and around Sydney. Now here's the Randall Lane entrance. As a lot of you may know, there was a fire at the RC Henderson Hat Factory, which was actually across the laneway here. Catastrophic fire, ended up in the building having to be demolished. A fire so big that there is an acknowledgement of bravery plaque here for the rail fire and emergency. So the plaque reads, "Acknowledging the bravery of the Sydney Trains Rail Fire and Emergency Service in fighting a major fire at this location to protect Central Station, or Central Railway Station, on the 25th of May 2023. Specially trained to respond to rail incidents and emergencies, keeping passengers, our people and the railway safe since 1895. And there's a fire. Well, there actually was a fire. There's a photo of one of the firefighters battling the fire right at this entrance. You could see the brick building right across there, and the building's well alight with all the debris and everything in the way. And now there's nothing. So, if any of you want to actually have a look at the videos that I've done updating about the Henderson Hat Factory fire, there is quite a few of those videos over on Abandoned Oz, from the day of the fire till now, really, because I'm still updating as you know, those plans for the site of the old hat factory now. So yeah. Alright, now we'll head back to the Central Walk and see if there's any progress of these entranceways down to platforms 26 and 27, the Sydney Metro platforms. If you remember in the last video, there are three entrances with escalators heading down to the Sydney Metro platforms here at Central, and one of them actually had the sort of entranceway complete, like with it was just complete, you know, and it said Metro, had the platform numbers there, all that stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if they've been completed yet. So I had to stop filming again to get the Opal card out. I'll soon have to stop filming again to put the Opal card back in. Alright, nothing's changed in this part between platforms I was about to say 26. Nothing has changed in this part between platforms 16 and 23. Exciting to think that in just a good few months that the Sydney Metro line from Chatswood to Sydenham will open. I keep hearing June, well, kept hearing June. Now I'm hearing July. So June or July. So what are we in? We're literally in the last week. Well, it's about 7 or so, give or take, days to go for February. You got March, April, May, June or July. So not long to go. We can already see that so the furthest entrance was the one that was complete before and still is. Haha. And this one's complete. Very good. Another thing that they've changed is got a white strip through here. I don't know what color it was before. It could have been white and they've just, I don't know, painted it or put new tiles there to make it look brighter. I'm not too sure. But anyway, that's another thing that's been done, another small change. Another change actually is this entranceway up to platforms 12 and 13 has actually been pretty complete. So they've got this sort of steel stuff here, whatever it's made of, as opposed to the sort of wood that you have over here is temporary kind of stuff. So this sort of incomplete sort of wooden look is what all these entrances down to the metro platforms looked like beforehand. Another thing we'll do is head up and see how we'll go up and see how the progress is with platforms 13 and 14 and laying tracks, if they've laid tracks or not too sure. So this one's been complete too. Looking very good. Alright, now we'll head up to 12 and 13. Today's one of those days where I'm working. I have about, from the time I get off the bus from home till the time I get on the bus to work, there's about 40 or 45 minutes. So all of these updates, I think, with Central Station are just, yeah. They're always filmed at night. They're always filmed, in such early hours of the morning where it's still dark, when I'm on my way to work. Less people, all of that kind of stuff. Oh dear, as you can tell, I'm so tired. Not just because of me not having a sip of the coffee just yet. It's just been a very, very, very difficult weeks at work. We've been having a lot of rain lately, with this El Nino thing, which the weather event, the weather thing, El Nino, which was supposed to bring the very dry and very hot weather, actually just brought lots of rain and quite hot weather. However, it's good that the dry part hasn't come about, I guess, because with all the rain that we've been having and with all it's garden talk now, with all the rain we've been having and all the growth and everything everything, there's a lot of fuel for a fire, so it's quite lucky we didn't have this dry summer. However, it just means that having a wet summer now, it just means that we just have more time till next summer for everything to grow a lot more. So, alright, no tracks have been laid there yet. This is a look over to the track bed of platforms 13 and 14. One thing that I did just see then is there's been tracks sitting there, sort of, you know, getting ready to lay them and everything. They've been sitting there for a little while. However, it kind of looks like there's more tracks now, so I'll walk up a little bit and see what we can see. But yeah, these updates are a good way to just have a chat and all that stuff. Show you the updates, have a bit of a yarn. I don't know. Yeah, not quite sure if there's actually more rails there or not. Very hard to say. Today's Friday, the 23rd of February. The first night of this, the Taylor Swift concerts. The first of 4 nights, I think, of Taylor Swift's concerts. So in about 12 hours from now, or less than 12 hours from now, this station is going to look very different. I think this is going to be the biggest concert, the biggest event that Olympic Park has had, I think, aside from the Olympics. The Olympics required a major, and I mean major, transport operation back in 2000. But much like today, yeah, there is a major transport operation happening. It'd be quite interesting. I personally don't listen to Taylor Swift's music, however, I'm sure that she's a good person in general. I remember speaking to someone the other day and she's like, "You hate Taylor Swift?" I'm like, "I don't hate Taylor Swift, man. I just don't listen to her music. I'm sure she's a good person. I'm not going to dislike a person themselves just because I don't listen to the music, you know what I mean?" When did I get on the topic of music? Anyway, there is not much else of a difference here at Central Station, so I think I'm going to wrap this up now. So that's February's update done. I'm probably gonna, unless something major happens, I'm probably gonna wait until late March to do another update. But again, unless something major happens and there is a big change I want to cover, straight away. That's it. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff is always greatly appreciated. And if you do feel like it, head over to Abandoned Oz. So that's Abandoned Oz, Oz being spelled OZ. That's my other channel. Give it some love. Watch a few of the videos if you like, and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. Anyway, ciao.